Welcome. Take a Shot Podcast, man. It's been a while. Feels like it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we had the 3 amigos. Somebody fell asleep last pod. We ain't gonna talk about that though. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow the socials, subscribe to the socials, share the video to your mama, your brother, your daddy, grandpa. It don't matter. Share the video. I'm your host, Paul. My co-host, y'all can introduce yourself.
I mean, it's Tay Headphones, a.k.a. Taylor.
And my name is Nick, a.k.a. Nick.
A.k.a. P. I forgot to say my nickname, too.
What episode number is this?
9.
9.
Shout out to the Malley Bros. 09. It's going to be a special episode,
I don't
man.
know why we just gave free promo to
Yeah, right. That's a different
already
podcast.
popping motherfuckers, but
We're trying to get to their point,
yeah,
Paul.
They're not really popping, bro. They're not really.
We actually just recently purchased a new studio for the pod.
Yes, sir.
And
What is this, like about a band a month?
Yeah,
something like
band.
that?
Maybe
Sounds
2. I
sounds
think.
slight.
Yeah, some slight. But we're just over here fucking balling out. Bada bing, bada boom. Good St. Patrick's Day weekend.
Oh, yeah. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all the white people out
Oh
there.
yeah, St. Patty's Day pod today.
Yeah, St. Patty's Day pod. We gotta get some Irish attire in this bitch.
No black Irish.
There are.
All the white people out there, man.
I just watched a documentary about
So what is St. Patrick's?
when St. Patrick went to Ireland to take all the
Who is
snakes.
St. Patrick?
St. Patrick was a guy that was a slave. He was a slave,
Okay.
and he was like fucking like
Before we do this, take a shot. We always
Well, I drank mines. So.
pause.
all right.
I mean, we're not drinking liquor, but
Take a Shot Podcast. Truly's, guys.
Yeah.
Truly white.
Not a
To the-
sponsorship.
I'm pretty sure the story is St. Patrick was like a slave that he was what's it called when you're tortured so much that he turned his life to God, and then when he found God, he took all the snakes out of Ireland or some shit,
What do you mean snakes out of Ireland?
because there were so many snakes in Ireland, and it was like evil shit going on in here, and he
Like literal
brought
snakes?
he brought Catholicism to Ireland.
Like
Catholicism.
literal snakes? Like the animal?
Snakes, yes, snakes, but like snakes are the devil.
Mm.
So you know what I mean, so like he took all the snakes out of Ireland. So he brought Catholicism and religion to the country of
St.
Ireland.
Patty's did this?
Saint Patrick. Yeah,
And today's the day he did it?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So what's
it's
this?
basically when Saint Patrick brought Saint Patrick is a true person, but he brought Catholicism to
So what?
Ireland.
Why do we celebrate this though? Like what?
What's the celebration?
What's the significance of it all?
Yeah.
For it to be a
bringing
national
religion
holiday?
bringing religion to Ireland because Irish people brought it over here.
Hmm.
There's
Irish people bought Catholic?
no Irish people brought St. Patrick's Day over here. I mean, there's
Okay,
there's a decent amount of Irish. It used to not be like that. When Irish people first came over here, people didn't really like us. But fucking as time went on, you know, and also when alcohol became illegal, people were like, "Oh, we miss alcohol," and who was producing the most alcohol? Irish people. So it's like fucking like I mean, America used to not really like Irish people. Like that's a historical fact.
Mm-hmm.
We just weren't accepted on a lot of things. Because we were like basically like if you look at history repeats itself, bro. Like all immigrants and shit like that, it just consistently happens the same type of way. If a new wave of immigrant happens, they don't like them.
Mm.
So like just like what's happening right now with Mexicans and other people, like if all the whole country's getting angry at them, this happened before, way in the past, you know.
So what is it to like? What is the thing that stands out to know that you're like? I'm looking at you. I can never know that you're Irish.
Yeah, you don't know that now because we're in 2024. But in 1900 and 1920, it might be different.
Mhm.
White people are racist towards other white people back in the day, you know.
And before, like America was as much.
But
of a
what would
melting
they
pot
what would
as
they
it is.
do to know?
They would
The accent? Is what you're saying?
Maybe the accent, or like they used to. If you look up on Google, it's like they had pictures of facial features, bigger nose, like fucking orange, of course, beard and facial hair and hair, shit like that. They'd be like, "Oh, those motherfuckers are Irish. Fucking get them." I don't know. It's just it's funny. You guys are laughing at it now, but back then, I mean, it was a serious thing, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But you guys are, but like white people.
It's just because you said he's got an orange beard. Fucking get him.
Yeah, right. Yeah, true. I mean, that's a true thing. It's like being back. You're thinking about it in today's mindset. I mean, but I'm talking about a time. I'm talking about a time when people were like, "Oh, this person is having a heart attack. Let's amputate his arm." It's like, what the fuck? Like that. This is a time period when people didn't know much about shit.
Yeah.
So it's a different, very different.
There's a lot of motherfuckers who got their ass beat for no reason.
Yeah, literally. There's a lot of people who got murdered and imprisoned for no reason.
Because anybody can have.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody can have an
Right,
orange
exactly.
beard.
I'm just being
I know
honest.
Black people with orange hair
I know. I'm just saying. It's just funny that
or red hair.
it's
Not
just
really
funny
orange.
how we've progressed so much, but I'm just saying that like in the 1900s and 1800s, it was a totally different era.
Mm.
They're over here like, bro, like people would get fucking buried alive, and like they would have bells on their fucking underneath in the casket because they're like, we got to make sure these motherfuckers are actually dead, because there's a lot of people who are buried alive.
Mm-hmm.
So that, like, how dumb you have to be like make sure this person is alive or dead, But they didn't. I'm just saying, like, the technology back then and the mindsets were totally different. you know?
So you're saying they had bells in people's caskets to ring?
Yeah, if they
Like
were
if
they were
they-
dead, if they were
yeah.
alive, they'd be like, "Yo, fucking wake me up, come on!" And if they kept ringing it, they'd be like, "Whoa, this motherfucker's alive. We got to dig him up." And that happened a bunch of times.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, more than a bunch. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that a lot of people back then weren't the smartest.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm saying,
Obviously.
like,
So you think we'll look back now, century from now?
hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
And be like, damn, they was dumb as hell.
yeah.
It was just talking about that on Andrew Schultz podcast. He had somebody
Free
on
promo, free
You always bringing
promo.
up someone
Bro,
else's podcast,
Bro,
bro.
Andrew
Always,
Schultz
though.
podcast, no flagrant. I don't give a fuck.
Just say, oh yeah, I heard about this happening. Blah,
All right,
blah, blah.
yeah, right.
You always got to say the name and
There's
shit.
Cut this
there's
out,
a
no.
billionaire who thinks that if we listen to AI, we will live forever.
Ooh.
What's his name? I don't know, but he's a billionaire. He came on their podcast. He said that AI is.
Elon Musk be saying the opposite.
He was saying that AI is smarter to us as we are to like an ant. Like AI knows so much more shit than us and can learn it so
But
much
AI is just a
faster.
result of a collective conscious type shit. You know what I'm
Because
saying? Of all the
humans
bots.
created the concept of AI.
Mhm.
So like they understand what humans gave them.
Mhm. And he said some interesting shit. He said if we could listen to a conversation
Bro.
from 100 years ago to what does that be? That'd be 1924.
Yeah.
If we could listen to a conversation from 1924, what would we tell them? And if somebody from 100 years from now could listen to us talking right now, what do you think they
In
would tell us?
2124.
What do you think they would tell us? If somebody's listening to us talk from 2124 right now, and they could tell us something to help us live longer, what would they
They're gonna say, put the vapes down.
Yeah.
say? Yeah. What would
Never
we have told 1924? Y'all ass tweaking.
put the cigarettes down.
Stop being racist.
Yeah, right. Stop fucking. But then they'd be like, "What the? I don't know." They would just be fucking like. Of course, they would be
he
like
talk about some AI.
But I'm
Taylor,
s-
Taylor
but-
was just trying to order some damn food
Yeah,
through the
off
AI.
off Domino's, and the motherfucker couldn't even understand that. A large pizza.
No, this mother. No.
He's not talking about it right now. He's saying that, like, obviously, right now AI is ass, but in 10 years from now, shit's gonna be.
But it
legit.
just shows the
We see,
stubbornness.
like Sora,
I actually seen. Yeah, I
You
seen
seen
that.
shit?
Yeah, yeah.
like Sora,
OpenAI.
you're gonna be able to type in some.
They're
shit.
making movies.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to type in some shit, and it's gonna create a movie. Like,
and it looks real though. That's
As
the
fuck.
part I don't get. That shit actually
Scary.
looks real.
That's scary.
But no, I actually just saw there was a company I saw this a couple days ago. It was a company that had their first software engineer AI, like the
Mhm.
first employee.
Yeah. I just
Imagine going to school for that shit, bro. 4 years, you got to take all them classes.
A clip from Mark Cuban. He said, "Y'all better be messing around with AI, learning it as much as you can because it's the future. And if you're behind, you're gonna be jobless because it's gonna take over all the jobs."
Okay, what jobs is he talking about though?
The shit that you just went through, that used to be a person that
What?
you would talk to, right?
What?
On the pizza.
Ordering
You
food.
used to be able to
yeah,
talk to-
that, of course,
so
of course.
The AI just took somebody's
yeah.
job already.
Oh yeah. What I'm
That's
saying
a
is
prime
like,
example.
okay, yeah.
And Chick-fil-A, when you go through the line and they're holding that iPod, eventually there's not gonna be a person holding that iPad. It's just gonna be an iPad, and you're gonna type in your order.
Chick-fil-A would never do that.
I promise.
As
you.
a man of God, as a company of God,
I don't. Yeah,
promise
you're
you.
actually right.
I bet you they won't.
You know,
But humans need to.
the company that we used to work for, they said they had a meeting and they said the most expensive thing in here is employees.
Well, yeah, duh, as it should be. The fuck?
Okay, so you think Chick-fil-A
Either way-
don't care about their money? Hey, we paying this motherfucker.
No, they don't, because they'd be open on
$45,000
they'd
a
be open
year.
on Sundays if
we
they
paying
really
this
fucking
motherfucker
cared.
$45,000 a year to hold this iPad, and we could just put a stand here, and it's not gonna call off, it's not gonna call in, it's not gonna be late, it's not gonna get sick. It's gonna hold the iPad, and we
Chick-fil-A
don't have
gets-
to pay a shit.
Chick-fil-A gets hell no, they ain't gonna do that, bro.
I
If they
promise
could, they
you.
could already do it now if they wanted to do it.
It's because we're going through shit like TK just went through, where he's telling it the AI its address.
They don't
and
even
it's-
like. They don't even like
we're
the
seeing it-
LGBTQ community.
We're seeing
You
it
think
in
they're gonna?
McDonald's.
You think they're on side of replacing
No,
human
no.
jobs?
I'm not talking about just Chick-fil-A. I'm just using that example. We're seeing it in McDonald's. You can go in there and type in your kiosk. You don't need somebody else.
That's
to do
McDonald's
it.
though. That's like prime corporate America fucking company. You know, of course they're
Yeah.
gonna do that.
We see the kiosk everywhere. Not everywhere, but I've seen
A lot of
other-
places.
I've seen it other places. Yeah,
Yeah, I went to Panera like a couple months ago, and they didn't have no employees. Had to
Yeah.
order at the thing. I'm
I
like,
think
man,
McDonald's was the first restaurant to open up a fully automated.
No,
That for some-
no employees.
Yeah.
they've been doing that for a couple years though. I think. now.
Yeah.
No employees at the
It's fully-
Panera Bread.
Yeah, like no cashiers. No cashiers. Just like
Just people making
kitchen
the
people,
food.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, then probably maybe chef. Like that's what I was just talking to my dad about recently. Like, no fucking like people that can do a job like easy. Like, oh, like, sir, like, go on the fucking register. That
You
can
gotta
be
stop
done.
cursing, man.
That can be done easily by fucking. That can be done easily by AI, but like making the food, physical labor, making houses, fucking, like fixing your sink.
Yeah. We're far away from that, but it'll be here. 20 years from now, it'll be a lot of
What,
jobs.
making houses and fixing your sink?
yeah,
No.
hell yeah.
I mean,
that stuff will
maybe.
all be easier, bro. Especially with AI. Think about AI. They can generate a whole blueprint at some point.
So then, what are humans gonna do?
They're just gonna carry out the remedial ass tasks that are still left to do. Puny ass tasks. Put this on here. There you go. Done.
You ever seen
Meanwhile,
Wall-E?
AI did all the math and everything behind it.
Yeah, but then I
the
saw
whole-
Wally and Wally. Everybody got fat,
Mhm.
but I don't want to do that. I want to fucking work.
Bro said, I want to work.
I do want to work.
You can still work out. Motherfucker just chose to be fat.
I understand. I'm just saying I want to like work and make money. That's what
Yeah.
I want to do.
No. We're not telling. Well, I'm just saying. I think that is the future. 10 years from now, it's gonna be a lot of jobs gone because of AI and automation and other shit. Like that sort of shit is gonna take away plenty of jobs for people that make movie scripts and make movies. Because somebody can just type in, make me a movie, recreate Nemo with different characters and different everything, and it will do it. Like
Yeah, I mean,
this.
you can ask ChatGPT to make you a whole song, a whole rap song, rhyme everything. You can even say, make it in the style of Ken Carson, and you got a whole song.
For real?
Yes. You can.
No fucking.
You have a whole
way.
song that rhymes. You can like change everything.
That's the one thing.
I think that's the biggest problem is
Yeah.
like art, like our artistry gonna go away.
But
You know
one
what I'm
thing
saying?
Andrew brought up was like, ChatGPT can do stand up, but it's ass. He's like the point that us humans have with AI and why we don't see it being the future is because like the shit that TK just went through, like where he's telling his address and it's just not fucking understanding it, and
But
like,
it's so early in the process.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, I'm saying like
it's like we're looking at a PS1 right now.
just wait till the PS5 come out. You know.
Exactly.
But that I'm just scared because like, what can we, like what's gonna work? How are people gonna have? No one's gonna have a fucking job, and the only people that's gonna be making money are the people who are creating the fucking AIs.
That's why Mark Cuban was saying, start messing with it.
Well, how the fuck can a person who can create AIs if they don't have the fucking money to do it, Paul?
Drug dealers talking about y'all better learn how to cook crack.
Yeah, like what?
You can teach that shit quicker than you can
Yeah,
learn about
right.
some
Yeah, right. Some AIs.
Imagine AI taking over drug dealers' job.
Right.
Imagine the AI.
I got you. Plug.
AI is talking about what you need.
Yeah. Right.
What do you need? You know I got it.
I'm gonna Amazon ship it to your ass.
Shit, drop out the sky.
Hell no, but yeah, that shit is the future, man. It is. I wanted to bring something up. This was totally relevant, not on our notes, but you brought up how people was being buried alive. This weekend, every weekend, what I'm doing for myself, I'm going back and I'm watching. We talked about this last pod. I said I was gonna go back and watch movies that I feel like I've watched, but I like don't remember shit about.
Someone Kill Bill when
I watched.
Yep.
I watched Kill Bill 1 and 2 this weekend, bro.
And
She got buried alive yet, bro. And 1, like I seen the shit when that shit came out in 2003, and I probably watched it when I was like 4 or 5. And there's so much shit like that I thought I forgot, but I like remember that whole movie once I watched it. Like it's crazy that like that shit can really be deep in your memory, and you feel like you forgot it, like you don't remember shit. But once it got to like 10 minutes in, like I'm like, oh shit, I seen all of this before. Like I know, I'm literally telling my girl like, oh no, she finna That's why I changed my picture to Gogo. You know who Gogo is? She's like the 16-year-old girl with the fucking
with the
ball with spikes and shit. And,
in the movie Kill Bill, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And I'm like, fuck,
are you
I
talking about when they're in the
remember
dojo? Or
this.
yeah,
she has
when they're in the
ball
dojo,
with
yeah.
the spikes, and she's the little girl that apparently was like an assassin or whatever. And I'm like, shit, I remember this scene exactly. Like she's finna beat the fuck out of Kill Bill. Like she finna, give her the works, and then Kill Bill gonna kill her. And I'm like, damn, like this shit is crazy though. Like I'm seeing it now, and I can remember seeing it when I was 5.
What do you think makes you like remember that?
I have no idea.
I think
Because I forgot about all of that shit.
I think the reason is because Quentin Tarantino is such a good director, and he knows what sticks in people's heads.
Yeah. I even remember T-Wagon.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
It's
on
like
the back of her
it's
truck.
like Quentin Tarantino does things. Well, that's what I'm saying. Certain artists does things and makes works of art that you can remember forever.
Yeah.
And like that movie is one of my favorite movies, and fucking like the reason is because he does things that are so like embedded in your, like, it could be simply just embedded in your noggin somewhere. It just stays in there.
And I re-listened to the last pod. You said you doing an album? I didn't peep that last time.
Yeah,
You should damn near try like later after you do this one. Like
it's only my beats. I'm gonna do other rappers on it.
There's-
It's only my beats. Yeah.
it's just your beats, no rapping.
No, there's gonna be rapping on it, but not from me, from other artists.
You damn near should go through it like a movie.
I had that in mind.
You didn't, because his soundtrack on that shit is crazy, bro.
Who
It's
did
so
it?
much shit.
Who did it?
Huh?
I said who did it?
Who did what?
The soundtrack. Yeah, the RZA did it from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, he did.
The guy
Bro,
who made all the beats because he loved kung fu movies, so it's like
the soundtrack on that shit is
'Cause
crazy.
it's-
It's so
it's
much
RZA.
shit used and like
RZA was the
in
producer
hip-hop now from that's like you wouldn't even know.
because he hired RZA, bro.
Mhm.
RZA was the producer for the Wu-Tang Clan, and I mean Wu-Tang and him. They all grew up together.
What's that shit? The whistle,
And
like.
Oh, that's a flute. But that's somebody else whistling. But you're talking about Chill Bill, the song.
Yeah.
Doo, doo, doo. But I don't think RZA made that one. But
No.
RZA did a lot of the beats for a lot of the Kill Bill movies
Mm.
because it's like a mixture of rap music and kung fu shit. Like all the chopping and the knives and stuff like that.
Yeah, that soundtrack is crazy.
I honestly don't know if he did the first movie, but I know he did one of them. I know he did one of them, but RZA definitely did one of the Kill Bills out.
And 1 is better than 2. I came down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What was the conversation y'all had last episode about interracial dating? What was the topic about?
We were talking about somebody. I'm not gonna say his name. Somebody else's podcast had Dr. Umar on there, and he was saying
Lil Yachty's podcast. We can say Lil Yachty's podcast.
Okay, Lil Yachty's podcast had Dr. Umar in there. We was talking about how Dr. Umar is so against interracial relationship,
Mhm.
but mainly with just black people. And he dates black women, so I was asking him, "What is he?"
Yeah, Dr. Umar would hate his ass.
Yeah, I told him that. But
I accept it.
I told him like Umar said in there that he sits down with like other people, other groups of races all the time and talks to him. So I'm like, shit. If we ever get big enough, like we should have him on here and have you explain why you love black women and him explain why you date them.
I mean,
In
what?
his opinion?
Because Dr. Umar's like main precipice is like what? It's like
He's
that
a
it's that
pan-
for a black person to like well, I guess how do I say it? It's like you don't want to date outside of your culture because you want to what exactly like
Well, what I
like,
explained to Taylor is if
stay true to your
it's not just Dr. Umar isn't the only person who thinks like this. We see we see it across all races. Like most Asians date, not to be racist, most Asians date Asians, most Indians date Indians. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other cultures that tell you to date within, but Dr. Umar said that it's mostly just he used like a specific word, but it's basically like if I'm rich and I'm black and I date a white woman and I die, she's most likely not gonna put any of my money into the black community. So he said it's like economic something. Because now
he
a
talks
black person that's rich that's giving their money to a white person is gonna
But he talks a lot
die
about
and further rich the white people.
he talks a lot about economics,
Or
but
any other race you're with.
he talks a lot about economics, but he's talking a lot about black men dating white women. But what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say is, what about a white man that dates a black woman?
He's gonna look at that woman the same way you would look at a black
But
man.
but that black woman would probably put money into the black community if I were to die.
Okay,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like he's thinking about in the
But it's
mindset
two
of him.
things, because what me and you talked about was that black woman you have a baby with is
Yeah, we were talking about like
furthering.
not furthering from
But
the
why
black race.
why does
Yeah.
he say that though? Why
It's
does
two things.
why does he
That
assume
first thing
that
I just said, and then what we talked about, which was if TK has a baby
No,
with a
no, I
black
know,
woman.
I get that, but I'm saying if why is he assuming that the money will not be put in the
Because
black-
she's a white woman.
Yeah,
He's just saying more than likely it won't.
More than likely, yeah.
most likely, yeah.
I mean, because if I have money, I'm being honest with you. Like my mindset, I'm not thinking about the black community because I'm a white
And
person.
men die
But
sooner than women usually.
and
So
I
if
lo-
you're a
and
black man-
and that's what I'm saying. I love the black community, but what I'm saying is that I wouldn't think like, because I'm not a black person. I don't have that mindset. So it's like if I were to get all this money from like
if you dated Oprah,
yeah, if I dated Oprah and she were to give me all this money, if she weren't to put it in her will, like give this to the black community, I wouldn't think that. I'd probably be like,
Spend
oh,
it on your
I'm
family.
gonna spend it on me or my family, and that's considered the white community. I keep doing quotations, but what I'm saying is like I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm gonna put it into other white businesses. I'm talking about just I'm gonna put it in my family. So that white woman would probably definitely be like, oh, I'm gonna buy a house for me and my mom. That's part of the white community. But I don't think Dr. Omar understands that this white woman is not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna actually invest in this white business and this white business.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if she dates a black man, she's not thinking about other white businesses. She's she's just probably gonna worry about her family. But who knows? Because what money are we talking about? Are we talking about NBA player money? Because there's a lot of women who don't even really like the NBA player or the fucking the artist or I'm not even going sports anymore. I'm just saying like, or the fucking, who knows if they're just gold digging them for owning apartment buildings or owning landscape or being a great scientist. I'm just saying that it's like, what how do you know that they really like them for them? How do you know they don't just automatically like them for their money? And that's the reason why they're there.
Yeah.
I think it's harder for a white man to like a black woman because what I'm trying to say is like what more do we're giving them, like if in his mindset he's acting like a black man is getting a white woman and she's basically using him. I think that's what he's basically saying.
Yeah, which happens.
I think a lot of the arguments come like from interracial dating. A lot of like the arguments come from, especially from a white person's view, is it a lot of it can stem from like having like a fetish kind of.
Yeah.
It's like,
And that's what we were
it's
talking
like
about.
if I'm into like so and so, it's not because I'm really into him because I'm into him. It's because you like satisfy this fetish in my head of like it's kind of like when white people are overly obsessed with like like Japanese culture or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like it becomes like you're fetishizing these Asian women rather than like it's not like you like them sincerely. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
what I
just
asked
have
Taylor.
a thing that
I asked Taylor, how do you know that you don't have a fetish? Like, how do you know that you genuinely like?
Because I felt
black
true
women.
love before.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about sexual at the. There's a point, yes, okay. I'm attracted to you. That's what everybody fucking in human nature sees. No one just goes up to a and there are guys. I mean, when you start to get older, you understand that maybe that person, like, you're not even attracted to them, but you're just going up to them just to talk to them. What I'm trying to say is that right now, you're not gonna go up to a girl. I know for a fact, you guys are not gonna go up to a girl that you're not attracted to and talk to them.
Yeah.
Maybe on an accident. Maybe
It's the same thing I told you is I think. It's
and
a
same with
fetish.
women. Women like what they like. They will not. There's been women that I've tried to talk to that don't like me. And what am I gonna do? Get fucking mad about that? No, they don't. They're not attracted to me. Okay, peace. Move on to the next one. There's so many fish in the sea. What I'm trying to say is that you got like at first you go on initial fucking facial shit. You see them, you're attracted to them. Then I'm gonna go talk to them. Then later you think about their personality. I'm just saying that's in general. Dr. fucking Umar.
You better hold yourself.
they finna get on your ass.
I'm just saying, Dr. Umar, bro.
Yeah.
On my life, motherfucker. I don't know if he's married or not, but I know for a fact he's not married.
No, he said he's looking for 2 wives.
Oh, shit. He's already.
Serious?
Yeah, he's dead ass serious.
Shit. Good for him. Good for
So how
him.
did
See how I'm not knocking his hustle. That's just what I'm trying to say. Good for him. I'm just saying that on my life, I know for a fact those
Why
two
your
wives.
voice like-
Those two. I know for what was funny.
Your voice like just raised up.
A lot of shit.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact those 2 wives that you fucking find are not gonna be ugly, motherfucker. You're gonna find somebody that attracts you. That's what I'm trying to say. You're
What
gonna
was,
find.
Hold on, real quick. Go ahead.
Here?
What?
when they had them do the rankings like of your woman.
They
and
did that.
You remember Lo and John always had the argument that one should be attractiveness. So you're one of those people.
What?
Oh, what do you look for in a woman? I mean,
Yeah.
in a woman.
No, when I was younger, definitely
No,
yes.
but I'm asking you if you had to rate the top 5 most important things in a woman. What's one? It's attractiveness.
No,
Okay.
no, because I'm trying
But
to
you
say
just
is
said the first thing that.
If
What I'm
it's
saying-
not one, it's 2.
no,
It has to
Paul. No, it's around there. What I'm trying to say is that's the first thing that initially gets you to talk to them.
But I'm saying,
That's what I
I'm
said.
saying it don't matter how much of an.
So of your ideal girlfriend, how on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where's attractiveness? Is it the 5, the least thing you're worried about, or 1, the first thing you're worried about, the most important?
it has to be
Right
either-
now,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say 3.
That's cap. That's cap.
So what's 1 and 2? Loyalty is one of them.
I would say.
Oh, well, if
I would say.
loyalty's up there,
I would
loyalty's
say.
number
I would
one.
say. I would say loyalty and honesty. But I mean, that's all in that
That's
same
the
thing.
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
all.
So loyalty is 1, and then what's 2?
Good fucking personality. I need someone I can talk to. I'm being completely honest with you. Back in the day, yes, I would only care about
So
looks.
you would rather have somebody that you can talk to rather than somebody you can look at.
Yes,
Okay.
100%. I'm being honest with you, but I'm trying to tell you, I used to not be like that.
Right.
I'm like,
So
you guys
it's
are
not-
laughing.
It's 1 or 2 for
Yes,
you.
yes.
You guys are
laughing.
you guys were just laughing at me. I
Listen,
mean, yes,
listen.
I used to be like that. Bless
I'm
you.
laughing because you said, but first and foremost, when I talk to a girl, she has to be attractiveness. So it seemed like that was your first
No,
important.
what I'm
your
trying to
most
say is
important
what initially makes you go up to a woman is if they look good. I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
You're not just
so
gonna,
how is that not number 1? If she didn't look good, you would have never spoke to
thing.
her in the
You
first
No,
place.
because
you never
it
would have
has to
found
be
out her
number one.
personality.
You
never.
never even cared enough to see her personality.
then-
so
but-
how's personality number 1 when she never looked good enough to find out if the personality was good in the
I
first
mean,
place?
if you heard me, because I thought that scrap. I thought that I said that unless it is a random occurrence, and those times that when it's a random occurrence, like and you just like there's been times I bumped into girls at a bar and it's like, oh hey, like we just accidentally talk. You know, it's like
so you didn't approach her.
no,
That's
yeah,
what you're saying.
just a random occurrence, and we're just like making a couple jokes. That oh, she's a nice girl, but she's not my cup of tea. And like that's what I'm trying to say. Like I've met white girls. I've met white girls who like fucking, you know, I
Who
bumped
were
into.
some cool people.
Yeah, very chill guy,
you know.
very chill vibes, and I'm over here like, oh, did I say white people or white girls?
You said
White people, white girls.
You said white.
You said white people, but we know what you mean.
Oh,
No,
I
he
said
said white
people.
girls.
Oh,
I thought you were about to go down
No,
this,
no, no,
like
no,
white
no.
girls
No,
that
no.
I've,
no.
because you only mess with.
Yeah, right, exactly. But there's been some white girls that clearly are not my attractiveness base,
Right.
but I bumped into on accident, and we've had a good conversation. I said,
Right.
and then
Okay.
then
and
like
what happens after that?
what happens after
what
that
happens
is
after that?
maybe they don't talk to me. I'm just saying, like, you know,
You
maybe I'll
said,
talk to
but
them.
you said you've had occasions where you've bumped into some white girls and
A
weren't
white
your
girl.
cup of tea, right?
Yeah, not my cup of
Attractive
tea.
wise.
Yeah.
But you left thinking, oh, it was a nice girl.
I
though.
think I would
And what
definitely want to
happened
talk to her
after
more.
that?
What happened after
You
that?
think-
I
you
never
think-
got her number.
You think no, but I'm saying, what's the thought process after that?
Like, damn, if she
You
was
never speak
bad.
to her
Damn it.
again?
No, not damn if she was bad. I just it's like not the right time in the right place.
Mm.
What does that mean?
What means is like I'm not gonna be like because we had that moment. I'm not gonna be like, what's her snap?
No, I'm saying, but your thought process is, yeah, she was, she wasn't that good looking in my opinion, but she was a nice girl. And then where do you go from there? You move on with your life, right?
Well, I that's the thing. I wasn't even thinking about the looks. I was just caring about the vibe, and then that's
Right.
why, and I would like to talk to them, but I
Now-
just
now,
don't
if the
think.
looks
I don't
were
think
there-
I don't think no.
If
Even
the
if the looks
were there
even if,
and the vibe was there,
but the
you
looks.
probably would have kept going with it.
I mean, honestly, bro, I be. The thing about me is that if the
You see
vibe's
what I'm
good,
saying, though?
if the vibe's good, I
Yeah.
bend the looks. With me personally, if
Either
like,
way, you need both of them. You can't have one and missing the other at the end of the day.
but
but-
it's all interpretation of what you find attractive. You could find a person that looks like fucking Shrek Fiona attractive. You know,
Mhm.
Fiona kind of bad though.
Scrap grave.
Kinda
Already
bad.
fit.
I don't think attractive or looks is 1 or 2 either though. I probably put it at 3 too.
Okay, so what's 1 and 2?
Loyalty is 1.
Loyalty. I mean, that's a given though. Like, why? That's not even like. Why would you put loyalty last? Like,
Because some people don't give a fuck if
Some-
you're
yeah,
loyal or
some-
not.
There's girls that
guys
don't
that
give a
take
fuck
loyalty
that
out
their
of it.
man
No,
is
I swear to
cheating.
God. And there's some men who be like, I don't give no fuck shit.
take loyalty out of the conversation. What's 1 and 2?
There's men out here that would date Beyonce and allow her to cheat on her.
Yes.
Okay.
Cheat on them.
Well, there's a lot of different men that do a lot of different things. But what's 1 and 2 excluding loyalty? Loyalty should already be a given. If there's no loyalty, none of this
I don't think
matters.
that's a given, bro. Like it matters on.
If loyalty's already
I'm
a
saying
given,
it should be a given in what you are looking for.
if loyalty is already a given, then I would put humor 1 because if we're gonna
Yes,
if
humor,
we're-
yes.
humor falls into personality. That's you
No.
guys are breaking down shit into little itty bitty pieces to make
personality is
attractiveness
way
go
too-
further down the
way
scale.
Too broad. Personality is like your entire personality.
And
It's
and
your
the
humor,
personality-
it's everything all in one. Your
But-
personality.
and personality matters about who you are as like what your personality is because
Yeah.
it has to match with your vibe.
And I said humor because if you're dating someone for the rest of your life, they have to make you laugh.
I just think that all falls back.
There's no
that all
there's
falls into
nothing purer in
personality.
life than laughing.
Humor
I mean,
ties right into personality.
I agree with that. If you're laughing and making
If
jokes,
this motherfucker can't make me
Yeah,
laugh,
exactly.
how are we gonna last 50 years?
exactly. Like
How?
I need
And
to.
how are you
fucking-
going to last 50 years if you don't find the partner that attractive?
There's been plenty of women that I've.
I wanted to ask Nick the same question I
What?
asked him because you date primarily Latinas, correct?
Hispanic women, yes.
Hispanic
how-
with my bad
so,
shit.
so the same question I asked Taylor. How do you know if it's not a fetish,
Well, I feel
or
like I've
if it is a fetish?
I feel like I've just grown to like. It's gonna sound so cringe. I feel like I've grown to like especially like within. I grew up around a lot of Hispanics like since elementary school. Like all my close friends been Hispanic, blah blah blah, or black or whatever. So I feel
Mhm.
like I've had a good taste of like what the culture typically is in like a household like that, right?
Mhm.
Or like with friends and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
So why you laughing, bro?
I'm not laughing.
So what
You
I'm
put
saying
on a
is-
smirk and I put on a
So
smirk.
what I'm saying is I
And
feel like
know Taylor.
I feel like I've grown to I feel like the values that a Hispanic household holds typically, like really family oriented, really hardworking, stuff like that. I feel like I've grown to like that more and value that more. So I feel like when I'm with a like Hispanic girl, and I know that she's like that, I like those things more. You know, like a white household isn't always necessarily family oriented.
Correct.
It's not always hardworking.
Correct.
It's not like
Well, not my family, but I agree. My dad be working his motherfucking ass off. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah.
And I like the food. I like the music. I like the dancing. I be liking all the shit. So,
Why?
but those traits don't exclusively exist in like a Hispanic household for sure. But that is where you see it a lot. You know, the dad, he be working his ass off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be rocking with that shit. I be like taking notes, you know, off of him sometimes. Like
The same thing I told Taylor. To me, it becomes a fetish when like I won't put it on us. Like if a white girl was like, I only date black dudes, because then I see it as like,
that's a fetish.
yeah. Or if Taylor was like, when I asked him, I'm like, but you think other women are attractive? If you think that there's no other women on earth attractive other than black women,
Or
as a white man,
like
that might be a fetish.
If
you know
you
what I'm
have
saying?
if you're a girl and you talk about how you're constantly attracted to like how do I say it, like hood lifestyles, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fetish.
That's definitely a fetish. Yeah.
Because you're
That is
obsessed with
in
a
it.
culture.
That is a
that-
popular fetish right now.
You're obsessed with a culture that like
You were
it's
never.
not like
you were
you're
never.
You're never a part
you've
of,
never
yeah.
been a part of it, and you're finding this sort of lifestyle fascinating when the people who are in it don't find it fascinating.
like they don't want to be in
they
there.
don't want to be in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like in love with it, like you think there's something special about it that turns you on or whatever. That's a fetish.
That's kind of like white people with hip hop in general, though.
That's
like
true.
a lot of white
That's true.
boys in
That's true.
suburbs love Chief Keef and all of that
It's
shit.
true.
But if we ever put
It's
them
different though, because
actually close to it,
you
they
can
would be
like it
scared as
because you
fuck.
like it, and that's what it is. And you
Mhm.
can like try to act like you're really part of the life. You know what I'm saying? There's like a line between it.
Yeah. I seen a clip where Russ was explaining, and he was like, it's kind of like a zoo. Like we all like looking
On
at
that
we
one
all-
podcast that we won't talk about.
It was on a pod. I just seen a reel. I just seen a reel.
And Andrew Schultz.
It was. I just seen a reel. He was like, it's kind of like a zoo. Like we all go to the zoo and we like to look at the lion, but we never actually want to be in that cage with it. And
Yeah.
that's how like white suburban people
Yeah,
are.
because
with
on my
hip-hop.
life, if these motherfuckers were to be dropped in the fucking north side of Milwaukee, on the south side of Chicago, on the fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like if they were to go to these fucking places,
Yeah,
they would not know what
they
the
don't
fuck
want, they
to
don't
do.
Want shit to do with
Exactly.
at
The fuck
all.
out of here.
They
That's
wanna
I'm
be
dead ass, bro.
it.
Like
Close enough, like close enough. To,
I
to
hey,
be
what's
in
going
it,
on? But
but-
they don't want the fucking life.
yeah.
And like I'm, because me personally, I have physically seen the shit, and I know I don't want that life. I'm just saying that I've physically been in those situations.
You've been in
and
that cage.
Yes, I've been in the cage for a slight second, couple seconds. Walked around, said, "All right, gang, let me get the fuck out of here." But I'm just saying that, like, but that's what makes the money in the music industry: murder,
Mhm.
fucking.
You see, that's why it's so popular, though. That's
Yes.
why. That's why that's kind of like Dr. Umar speaks against, because he speaks against the music industry and stuff like
He
that.
hates
right?
hip hop. Yeah.
And just because
He hates nigga. The word.
it's profiting off of these lifestyles that these white people love to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's all like a zoo.
But it's all kind of like a full circle moment because white people are also the most people that pay to go to concerts, so they're putting hella money in Lil Durk's pocket.
Because what's the
But at the end of the
majority
day- but at the end of the
population in
day,
America?
I can see
White
like,
people.
I can see like Dr. Umar's argument or someone else's, where they're putting money in Lil Durk's pocket, but they're also putting money back into the whole scene of this lifestyle.
Mhm.
That's also the downfall of
Black people.
communities.
Yeah,
Like, can we get a
but it would all.
can we get a
work-
kids
it would all
bop in
work
the
out-
hood?
It would all work out if the rappers themselves went in and uplifted their communities. Because now what they don't do is they don't put that money into the communities. So now the people in the communities are looking at them and saying, "Well, shit, Lil Durk was selling drugs, shooting at motherfuckers, and now he's rich. So now I'ma try."
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if every rapper from their hood went in back and like really uplifted it and made it a better place to where they didn't have to do that shit, then it would all work out.
Hey,
But
Mike, check me real quick. I just want to make sure. Is it still going for me? Okay, bet.
yeah, that was a good talk though. That was a good talk. And I'm also a black man that dates outside of my race, and I feel like maybe you
And
know.
that's not white women, folks.
Some people, but it doesn't matter.
It does matter. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Mexicans that's gonna see me with a Mexican and not like the same way they would see.
No,
you with
I'm
a
talking
black
about
girl.
I'm talking about people's perception of you. If you were to be like, oh yeah, I talked to a white woman, they'd probably be like, oh, I know, because you're with two white guys on a fucking podcast. I was like, it's not a white girl that he's
Plot
talking
twist.
to. Yeah, right.
Still got some melanin, kinda.
And also, he's not light skinned. His mom.
You gotta tell my whole 23andMe.
I'm just saying,
Now,
man.
Dr. Umar, low key.
I hope these motherfuckers don't think you're. I just don't want motherfuckers think you Uncle Tom because you out here with
Two
two
white
white
boys. Yeah. We'll eventually get some guests,
Yeah, right.
and hopefully they can tell y'all not some like DeForest white boys.
Yeah. Like, all right, gang, we fucking. Yeah, right.
They less season, man.
Hey, no, Dr. Umar, he been making a lot of good points though. A lot of good points. Just
You
the
listen
one
to it?
thing, not all of it, but I kept seeing clips from it. The one thing though that I don't agree with at the end of the day is you're bashing people for like dating a white person. Like, man, so like if they're in love with this person, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it is what it is, bro.
But it's not just white people. He's against all interracial relationships. Like if you're black and you date an
Okay,
Asian,
that's sounding.
Doesn't that sound pretty similar to something?
KKK?
else, though?
I said that.
That's what he said. Yeah.
I
But
thought he was just
thought
against white and black. I didn't know he was against all interracial relationships.
interracial relationships.
Yeah, that's sounding a little fucking KKK-ish, Dr. Umar. What the fuck? The fuck is going on, bro?
Did you see the clip where he said Tubi movies are the downfall of black people?
Yeah, I agree.
I was
I'm-
thinking- yeah,
I'm
when he was
telling my
making-
mom that, bro, she be watching that shit. I'm like, bro, this is like rotting
I was-
my brain
Yeah,
as I'm watching.
I agree with that. I agree with that statement, but then I thought, what little kids are turning on Tubi?
A lot.
When
No,
it's time to watch
I don't think
TV.
they're turning it on. It's mostly the parents that leave it on, and then
Mm.
the kid watches it. Like
Well,
I
honestly,
wasn't turning on Kill Bill. My mom was watching
Tubi
Kill
movies
Bill
are
and I
atrocious,
watched
bro.
it.
Y'all
Yeah.
gotta stop watching those, bro.
I think.
That's brain
that's
rot.
gonna make some of y'all mad.
All right.
I know it is.
All right, guys.
That's brain rot.
It
That's
is.
literally brain
From
rot. It's not just Tubi.
from an artistic standpoint,
Oh
I
my
think
God. This independent motherfucker.
from an artistic standpoint, I think it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
It is cool.
I sort of like that these guys are
It's cool
they
if
guys
you
are
make-
doing their own thing and they're making their
It's
own.
cool if you make some cool shit.
But what is cool?
They're trying to
Like, I'm-
remake fucking Snowfall every fucking time, bro. Like, come on, be original. Create something different.
That
you
is
don't need
true.
a different BMF every time, a different power.
That's true.
Like, make something different. That's all. It's cool.
Like if you were to go on because
Yeah, and if
Tubi
you're-
because
if you're-
Tubi accepts any movie.
yeah,
And if you're
So that's what I'm saying. Like why not
we
like
could put this on Tubi.
if you're
Yeah, right.
throwing
podcast movie? We're gonna have a camera here and a camera here while this is recording.
Yo, fucking
Dr. Umar, Part 1, movie, Tubi.
like, you know him, Bino. Is he who shot Glow's last video? I seen on Facebook he made a short film, and it wasn't nothing to do with like the Tubi movies that we're thinking of right now. Like, it was some actual like creative, like decent shit. That's something different. Like, it wasn't like Madison's Pablo Escobar. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Going to the streets of
That's
Madison's probably.
Tubi is brain rot, and so is what's Blueface's shit on
Zeus.
Zeus.
Yeah, all those channels are entertaining, but at the end of the day, extreme brain rot.
Well, I mean, this was already predicted by Riley in the fucking Boondocks episode. He
What was
literally,
predicted?
huh?
What was predicted?
I mean, he said, I'm gonna watch 24 hours or 72 hours of BET and see what happens.
BET is not brain rot though. They got some classics.
Okay, well
Tyler Perry got
at
some
the
classics.
time it was brain rot to him. So he watched it and then at the end he was like talking all like I'm not like illiterate and he was fucking
Speaking of brain rot, TikTok's getting banned, or it might be banned. TikTok is the king of brain rot, but it's also educational sometimes. What do y'all
not in
think?
America.
No, it can be educational.
TikTok ban. So do y'all care if TikTok gets banned? Answer that first. Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
Do you care if TikTok gets
No,
banned?
I don't care.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I don't care if any social media gets
Yeah,
Banned,
if
I
any, fuck it, we can ban it all right now.
No,
I
we
really-
can't. We're
I-
trying to grow this podcast. We need Instagram.
Paul.
Keep YouTube.
Keep YouTube and Instagram.
We'll ban everything else. No, fuck Instagram.
There was a point in our life when we didn't have anything, bro. We can survive. We're human
And we was
beings.
living life.
We're human beings. We're animals at the end of the day. What the fuck do I care about a social media?
No,
anything?
real.
We could do a
talk about-
podcast and just listen to ourselves or share it the old way. Cassette tapes.
Come on, share it the old way.
Cassette tapes, CDs.
No, but the TikTok ban is crazy though, because you got to think about it like this, right? McChickens are almost $3.
What the hell?
Listen,
What
McChickens are
the
almost
fuck are you getting
$3.
at? No, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We can't afford a house.
Mm-hmm.
High unemployment. You
Mm-hmm.
can't get a job, but supposedly everyone's hiring.
Right.
Everything's expensive as shit.
What does that have to do with TikTok?
But hey, we got rid of TikTok though. You see how quick we can solve a problem when we want to actually solve it in America?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I didn't even think about that.
They did that bill in a fucking couple days. Shit.
Why the fuck can't we get a bill like, yo, need more jobs? People hire everybody you can.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Same with abortion. They did that shit immediately.
They're telling women what they can do with their bodies.
The fuck?
But damn,
Let
TikTok-
them fucking decide.
gotta
You
get
fucking
TikTok outta here.
motherfuckers.
And the whole argument is that they get our data, blah blah blah. They're giving it to China, bro. Bro, they got all our data anyways on everything, bro. Bro, you get in your car, my fucking car know where I'm going at the exact time of day. 13 minutes to work. 13 minutes to Tanner's. How you know I'm going to Tanner's today? Because I go every Friday at 10 p.m. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. I never told you that shit.
What is Tanner's?
The bar and grill in Middleton.
You go there at 10 p.m.
No,
every Friday?
no, I used to go there every weekend, but
Oh.
they don't always pop up.
Oh, jeez.
But they have all our data, bro. What's the difference?
Yeah, I am.
And apparently, so the
I'm mad about it for TikTok Shop.
You already
the
said the
parent-
difference in the group chat.
the parent company of TikTok is called ByteDance. ByteDance apparently even told the U.S. you can have your data, you can house it on site in America. You can have it all, and we were still like, nah, we want it banned. Why is that? Because TikTok, I already said this. I'm gonna say it again. TikTok, you get to see shit from all across the world. You get to see everything through the lens of different nations, not just the U.S. All the news you see that we see online that just pops up naturally on your feed or on the TV or like your For You page and stuff like that, aside from TikTok, all that shit is articulated to form a narrative, an American narrative. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's facts.
Yeah. So we get news from other countries that they wouldn't want us to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to see different perspectives.
And motherfuckers making money off that TikTok shop.
They're making bands off that TikTok shop.
Yeah.
Bands.
Yeah.
America don't like that, and America's not getting none of that money.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like that.
Why?
And it's
Because
too
a
easy. It's
Chinese
like a-
company.
It's like a cheat code in the fucking.
No, you have to pay taxes
system.
on that.
Yeah, but that's it.
It's from
There's none of
the
that.
guys
money's
from- the
going
guys
back
from Chi-
into US.
is the guy from China, right?
Yes.
It's from
the
Singapore.
owner?
Oh, he's from Singapore.
Singapore.
I thought because I heard.
Where's Singapore? Thailand?
Okay, well, my bad. I heard
Not
I heard
China,
a
though.
bunch of people saying this is a Chinese company and they're fucking buying all of our information.
Yeah, it's just an excuse.
Yeah, it is.
what you gonna
Honestly,
do with the
honestly,
information,
honestly,
brother?
just like you shared in the group chat, bro. Nick shared a post. It was like a guy said the only and I feel like the same exact way. The only reason that they're banning it is because it is the new source of news for the youth.
Exactly. And that's
But
China.
the government doesn't like it when you are do anything that's not within the reins of what they want.
And they know our age, the youth or whatever. We're not watching the news. We're not fucking watching
Reading the newspaper.
so
No.
and so they're not able to force feed us these lightly, purposefully narrated news. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Hell yeah. I hope it stay though. I want to get rich off that TikTok shop too.
Well, good luck.
For real, man. Appreciate it.
But no, TikTok is brain rot at the same time though.
It
so.
can be. It can be. I
It
didn't
can
got
be
some- I done
extremely
got some-
brain
I done
rot.
got
The shit that I be seeing on TikTok, the trends I be seeing, not even just like regular trends like, oh, do this and do that, oh, trend. I'm talking about, y'all be talking about women gotta be this way, men gotta be this way. If your boyfriend's
Yeah.
not doing this, if your girlfriend's not doing this, that shit is all brain rot. Y'all need to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Go on a fucking walk.
Stay off the fucking internet. Y'all be living y'all
Like
life
remember
according
when
to-
we were younger?
Motherfuckers
These kids will never even know what it was like when we were younger. Like I'm just saying, it's like when we were kids, we'd go up and over here talking like, yo, like I don't know, fuck around with fucking people around us. Hey, what's going on? Hey, like I mean, I'm just saying that now a lot of these kids nowadays are so fucking anxious to talk to people because they don't have to talk to anybody anymore.
Mhm.
You just have to be on your fucking tablet, bada bing, bada boom. You could be online gaming, but fucking just imagine you talk to a stranger in public. They won't know whether it's shit, bake a cake, or go blind.
You know what I'm starting to notice with TikTok, bro? There's like so many fucking famous people now in this world. Like when I go through TikTok and I go through Instagram Reels, like I go through a reel, click on their profile, 171,000 followers. Who the fuck is this? Go through Reels, click on their profile, 544,000 followers. It's like, damn, is everybody just famous now? You go on TikTok, it's the same shit.
Mhm.
2.1 million followers.
True, but do you think that they think they're famous?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hell yeah, they do.
no,
They
because
might not think they're famous, but they know they have a small
following.
fans
Yeah.
group.
they know they got fans. But trust and believe, their mindset is, I want to be. I want to have. I want. You said they have 500,000. I want 1 million followers. Like they're always chasing. A lot of people are chasing that next thing, next thing, next thing.
Yeah.
They're not worried. They probably think I'm so little. I'm so middle school.
Middle school. Minuscule.
Minuscule.
You know who Peso
yeah.
Pluma is?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know who he was until about a month ago. He has like 15 million followers.
Well, he's an artist, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a rapper. Mexican rapper. But he already had 15 million followers before I ever even knew who the fuck he was.
Well, I mean, do you listen to Spanish music
Yeah.
a lot?
Not a lot, no. But I'm just saying, using that as an example.
Yeah,
I can't
he's
tell
been
you that. I
popular.
can't tell you the
Nick.
reels. I can't tell you that.
What? I'm asking him because his
What did you say?
he laughing because I said that.
I didn't hear what you said.
No. He was like, "Do you listen to Spanish music?" I
No,
don't know. That was
he's
so
saying,
funny.
He's saying I didn't know that he was was popular. I'm like, oh well, do you listen to a lot of Spanish music? I feel like if
Do you,
do,
Nick?
then you would know that you at least heard of the name.
Nick, do you?
He just said, yeah. Just asked him.
No, I don't, bro.
I'm
just
at
saying,
Nick.
I'm
Do
just
you
saying
listen to
if
Spanish music?
Do I listen to Spanish music? Yeah, sometimes.
Not sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
You be driving in this bitch,
No,
try to get dolled up for a Latina.
bro, this
But
fucking guy, dude.
don't listen to Spanish music.
I do when it comes to sampling. I don't just like bump it. No, the shit I bump the most is like maybe.
But you know
souls.
who Bad Bunny is.
Yeah, I know Bad Bunny. I'm just saying that. I'm just fucking around with you, Nick.
No, he ain't fucking around.
I'm joking
I
with you,
just
Nick.
used him as an
It would
example
just be
'cause he
funny.
I
has
was
a
saying,
name.
I
It
was
would
saying,
just
'cause
be
if
funny-
he said that, if he said he doesn't listen to Spanish music, then I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, that's why you haven't heard of him.
But
That's,
I,
that's,
even,
what I
even
was
if
getting
I
at.
didn't,
No.
I just used him as a name because I can't tell you the people like.
I thought you were
if
gonna.
I do-
I
if
thought you were
there's
gonna
a-
name somebody
there's
who's
a-
not like a whole artist.
No.
As an
But
example.
if there's a nigga that's doing lifts that like Drew All's content,
Yeah.
and I don't know his name.
Yeah, that'd be more
then
of
I
like
can't- I
that'd be more
can't
of like
tell
I've never seen this person before. That'd be more understandable because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just some fucking, you know.
It would just be.
I just had to put a name to it because I can't tell you the people that I'm talking about. 'cause
Taylor
I
thinks
don't-
Taylor thinks
still don't know
I got
who
an
they are.
agenda going here.
No. I'm just joking. I'm just thinking like it would just be funny if like you're always bumping like Latin music and then like when you get a girl in the car, you're like, do you know Selena?
Look
Like-
at
like-
that. Hell nah.
You know, I got that.
I hope
Like, you
TikTok
know-
does
I don't be
not
doing
go
that.
away, but
I
I
don't be doing
don't
that.
care if it does.
I do that shit. Be listening to that 90s R&B. Do you know R. Kelly?
I don't ask her. I just put it on.
That's a smooth operator.
You know this? And you just be like,
She could be like, "What you know about this?" Come on, man.
yeah, right.
What
You
you?
don't
know
even
about
answer, Nick. You just be like,
I mean, man, what?
What were we gonna talk about before?
Asolina. Zagara- Voy a
Okay.
That's how you mean. That's if you ride it through the city, Nick.
We
Yeah.
gotta put the cancel meter and have it go up.
Oh yeah.
But
Not 4 bats.
yeah.
You heard the new song with him and Drake?
Jersey Drake.
We're a little late on it, but you heard the new song with him and Drake? People, do y'all believe in industry plants?
No. It's at an hour and
What? Because what would be the agenda behind Four Bats being
I think-
an industry plan? What would benefit?
I don't think he's an industry plan. I could think somebody like Bobby Altoff could be an industry
No,
plan.
I disagree with that one though. Because
No.
she was doing that shit and she just blew up off that Funny Marco one, and that was it. She just blew up. Like that shit was regular as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why
How
everyone
did
says
she
that.
get to the point? where she
Motherfuckers
even
only
got
saying that because she's a white woman
did she
who
even
got a
get to the point
successful
where she got-
podcast.
Funny Marco though. You don't just get Funny Marco on your
You-
podcast.
Connections exist, don't they?
Yeah, and that's the thing of
So why don't we just don't get them then?
Yeah, right.
We don't got no connections.
Yeah, that's the thing of being an industry plan is if you have connections because then that person plants you in.
But
there
you can
'cause
say
of
that
that.
about anybody then.
So
You
I
say
mean,
anybody
okay.
has
So what
connections.
is Gunna an industry plant because Young Thug put him on to rapping? Is Lil Baby an industry plant because Young Thug put him on to rapping, gave him money and said, "Here, start."
No,
rapping. I know you can make it."
actually, you guys are right. I'm wrong. My bad. I meant an industry plan is someone that the industry plan is someone that the industry sees early, and they give them a contract when they're like only have 100 plays or fucking
Yeah,
2,000
because they
plays,
feel like they can fit the image.
and they're like,
Right.
oh, you have the
I
aesthetic.
thought an
Who's a
industry
prime
plan was
example of
somebody
that?
who just starts off big. Like they don't have a history of like Kev Williams said. Kevin Hart was an industry plan because he just started off big. He wasn't doing small shows, and you saw the
That's incorrect because he was doing a couple small
like,
shows.
yeah. It got.
But
it
then
got,
someone saw him and was like, you're gonna be big, and we will make you big because you fit the fucking image we're trying to look for.
But is that it? That doesn't qualify as an industry plant?
I think it does because the industry gets you.
So if you're making beats and someone who has good connections notices one of your beats and says, "Hey, I feel like you can really make it. Here's a bunch of money. I'm gonna make you big."
And just like-
are you now an industry plant?
But if what I'm saying is that
Well,
that's a different time because Kevin
depends.
Hart came up in the time without social media. So now like people are saying people are industry plants because it's like, oh, we're gonna take you like without you having any credibility or any work.
But I mean, that's
you
just
go
kinda how,
you go
that's kinda how they
you
just
go
had to
from
do
you
it,
go
though.
from 100. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have any problem with industry plants. I'm just saying you go from 100 plays to we're gonna put funding behind you because you're so good, and it's like boom, like that quick. That's why people are like, oh, this guy came out of nowhere. He's an industry plant. I don't understand what the fuck the problem is. If they're making money,
Yeah, but
what
I
is
think
the
we
problem
have
with
different
it?
definitions of what an industry plant.
I
is,
think
though.
I think it depends.
What do you
on
think
how
your
you look
defini-
at the
what is your
word
definition?
plant is.
I mean, my understanding of industry plan is like I don't know, like 6ix9ine or something like that, right? Or like someone who has the face of someone who can put on the image and sell stuff, whether it be music or whatever. Typically music.
But what?
But just because you were making good songs or good whatever, and somebody noticed it and said, "Hey, I feel like you could make it big. Like I'm willing to give you some money for it." That doesn't make you an industry plant.
But 6ix9ine went viral
Is that just
before
not called getting
six.
successful?
Yeah, but that's 6ix9ine before being 6ix9ine was viral for other memes and stuff with his shirts and also other music. He had a couple good songs before that, before fucking Gummo. Like Gummo was the thing that actually like blew him up. But I know for a fact like he had a shirt that was like
Yeah, he said he was on a label with Trippie Redd.
yes. I mean what I'm saying is labels sign these people who are like 100 plays. You sound good. And that's
So what's the difference? What's the come up with what's the pathway to success for an industry plant versus the pathway to success
An
just
industry
being
plant
regular?
just gets planted there. Like this person didn't have no growth.
Right,
no,
and
no
what
nothing.
Taylor's
They're just
describing,
big.
that sounds like being planted.
Yeah.
yeah, because you only have like 100 plays and it's like, oh, we like you and you because of the way you look and your sound. We're gonna take you and just like bang
It
a
would
million
be- it
plays,
would be as
bang
if
30 million plays.
An industry plan is what Cat Williams described with Kevin Hart. I know we're saying it's not true, but if that was true, that Kevin Hart just started off doing big ass comedian shows, how did he get to do that without growing up a fan base small little by little?
And that's the thing. He didn't go little by little. There was he was doing little couple clubs, but you have to get founded first. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Someone has to see you and be like, okay, you're planted. You know, it's not like a fucking like. Of course, you have to make a couple songs before someone plants you. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
and so what's the pathway to success for someone who's not an industry plant?
Fucking Russ, a song a week,
Russ is ass.
but he made it. G Herbo.
Lil Durk, you can see Lil Durk rapping in 2012.
I'm on life,
He didn't-
2012
he
to
didn't blow
now.
until 2017.
Yeah, right.
18. That's 6-7 years of
That's what I'm saying.
nothing. You know.
What I'm saying is like a person like Russ, a person like Lil Durk, G Herbo, and like the Kid Laroi is the definition of
So
a
every-
industry
anybody who
plant.
blows
Jack
up-
Harlow, fuck yeah.
So anybody who blows up too fast can be is an
It's
industry
Will be
plant.
considered-
They be
yeah,
considered
yeah.
from people. Oh, you're an industry plant.
Why
Yeah.
can't
Ian
so
Dior
there's
is
not so there's
Ian
no
Dior is
cases
one
of just having extreme talent and having being recognized very early, right place, right time, getting lucky. Now you're successful.
But
So
that's-
you don't believe in industry plans.
No, I do, but I'm saying
So what is
your
your
guys'
definition?
Yeah,
definition
that's
of it is just
But that's what the
It sounds like
definition
a
of
regular
industry
success
plant
story.
is.
But what is yours then? If you believe in it.
let's say I'm a regular old motherfucker and I live on the south side of Chicago. I don't rap. I don't do anything. Someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, you look like you can fit the part, blah blah blah." Like, blah da 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 da. Like, I'm gonna give you a deal.
I don't think that would
Blah,
ever
blah, blah.
happen because they would have to come up to you and know that you have some bit of
Yeah,
talent.
you have to have music out.
Right.
Like
but
Russ-
what
Russ-
I'm saying is it's not so much your artistry, it's your image. How sellable you are, how marketable you are.
That's true.
Not for your product.
That's
That's industry plant.
that's true. But
and that's why they say Bobby shit is an industry plan.
because
they say that she's not funny. Her podcast is shit. How does she get Drake on there if it's not a good podcast?
They be hating on her.
but it works more for like something like that than an artist because artists have to actually go out and do live performances and actually like sing or like do shit like that. Like what I'm trying to say is
There's
like
a place for industry plants. It's in the music industry.
yeah, definitely. But I don't think that that used to be more of a thing in like the 90s and like there was an industry plant that won a Grammy. They didn't even know how to speak fucking English. I forgot what their name was. I think it was Duran Duran or some fucking band. All I know is that they didn't even know how to speak English, but they had someone do the whole vocals and all they were doing was like playing retracts of that shit. Like, oh, and that was an industry plant because they fit the look. Nowadays, how the fuck are you? I don't understand how you can do that because like you need to be able to sing and no one's gonna be playing your music and like I don't know. I just can't see it. I just can't see it because you have to have some musical talent before that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Somewhat.
back then it was now you're on social media all the fucking time. So like people see your move 24/7. Back then it was a little more secretive, but now it's like all out in the open. Music industry is like you need to show everything you're doing 24/7, go on live, everything. So you know, like there has to be a little talent there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It also depends if you look at it as a bad thing. Like none of us up here look at it as an industry plan as a bad thing.
I don't.
You do?
Depends on what it is.
To me, it's just somebody who doesn't show the growth. That's just what an industry
That's
plan
literally
is.
what I'm trying to say. Like they got 100 or 200
So
plays.
like if I drop a song and that shit blows,
Yeah, but we're in
fuck
the age
up.
of media where you can blow up overnight.
Yeah, but somebody like G Herbo who grinded 7 years to become like successful, he's not gonna look at me.
Yeah,
and
well,
say,
you got to think the time period when he was really doing all that shit. Like when we was in middle school and stuff like that, the music scene was not acceptable to no fucking drill music. You were popping on YouTube. That was that. You weren't getting no fucking big record label
Yeah.
for that shit like
That's
you are
just-
today.
That's just an example, bro. Just you can use Kanye as an
But I'm
example.
saying though, let's say
He
G
was
Herbo,
rapping-
let's say G Herbo and Lil Durk was making all that shit
Nah,
right
man.
now.
he was rapping. He wasn't rapping. He
when
was
he started
rapping and
rapping, I was
making
gonna
beats.
say people wasn't fucking with it, but I mean,
He hit the grind because he found a different
But
way
how
to
long
get
was
in
his
his
grind?
foot in the
Who?
industry. How long was Kanye's grind?
yeah, for rapping specifically.
Since the 90s. Since the early 90s.
But he was in the middle of engineering a new wave, a new
Yeah.
sound. So obviously,
He started rapping with a group in like the damn near I think the
Oh
80s.
yeah, I do remember
the
that
80s,
shit. I do
he was
remember
rapping
that
with a
shit.
group.
I do remember
look,
that shit.
But no one wanted him to rap in the industry.
yeah,
if G
yeah.
Herbo and Lil Durk was have their careers start today, back when they was doing all that shit before,
It wouldn't take him as long.
would it have how long would it took to get that $1 million record deal?
Not
Not long, right?
Yeah, not
and, you,
7
and,
years.
and if it took them a couple months, would y'all call it an industry plant?
Some people would. I mean, I would, but I don't think an industry plan is a bad thing. Personally, it's like some people. If Taylor's dad gave him $100,000 and TK turned that 100 into 100 million, some people would look at him and say, "Well, you had a rich dad that gave you $100,000."
Yeah.
They wouldn't give him no credit.
Yeah, that's not an industry plant though.
I'm just using that as an example to say some people would look at that and say, give him no credit, just like
yeah.
looking at industry plan and give them no credit. You didn't grind to get to where you are. You just blew up.
But Nick,
But like you just said, you have to have at least something.
that's what I'm saying. But at one point you said, "Oh my god, what did you say?" You said What did you just say, Paul? You said fucking you didn't grind to that. What did you
Yeah. You didn't grind to the point to where you blew up. You didn't have
But
years,
it's like you
years
did
of
grind
small
though.
shows, small,
You did
leg
grind.
gigs. Not if you're an industry plant. That's the whole point. You got planted into the industry. Like G Herbo's in the industry now. There was a point where he wasn't. So he had to grind to there. You got planted, and the industry plant got planted there. You're just there. You were never not there.
But that's just because
When you weren't there, you weren't rapping. That's how I look at it.
So y'all
That's how Cat Williams explained it. He
said
said Kevin Hart wasn't doing no small time comedic shows. He just started off doing big shows and big movies. That's an industry.
I mean, how do we know that though? I mean, we don't fucking know what Kevin Hart was doing at the time.
Yeah, if he was
You know what I'm
doing
saying?
that's if he
I
was.
mean, I
doing
watched his
small
documentary and it was pretty small shows in Philadelphia, but then like what I'm trying to say is
that's what he
someone-
said. No, he said he did.
how
say,
the fuck is someone
No,
getting
that's-
going
he
from
did-
Philly to LA and
Yeah, that's
selling
what he
out
said.
shows in LA?
I get that, but so what? Was there nobody at that Philly area who had connections and thought, you know what, this motherfucker can probably make it big?
But how is that?
But
That's what you said.
what I'm
How is that
saying.
an industry plan?
I'm saying,
That's what you told
I
me.
don't think that makes him an industry plant. Somebody who was higher up, had good connections, recognized talent, and took them with them and gave them a bigger stage. I don't think that's an industry plant. The industry plant is like I'm pulling some random motherfucker out of nowhere.
That just won't happen because you
Come on.
won't know if that random motherfucker has talent or not.
That's what I feel like. That's what my idea of an industry plant is, more so than
Yeah, I mean that is I guess I think that honestly is the correct. Is that what we're arguing about? What the correct term of an industry
I
plan
feel like
is?
that's where the difference is. That's why we're.
I
arguing.
think honestly that is the correct terminology of industry plant. But there's people who misconceptualize what an industry plant is when it's not an industry plant. Like a fucking
Right.
like
just because you didn't fucking see them at all and now they're here doesn't make them an industry.
Yeah, right.
plant. That's not to say they weren't.
yeah, exactly, because a lot of people making a lot of YouTube videos like, oh, we just found this random motherfucker on the street, picked them up, said you're gonna be like.
So can any of us up here name an industry plant that we know right now?
I don't think there's that. I think there's people who just got lucky, like you said, just got lucky, and there was a point in time when they got
say
lucky.
You can't name one.
No, I can't.
You can.
I want to. What comes to mind, I feel like, is like maybe 6ix9ine or something like that. I understand he was making music before, but
you just said a
you gotta-
random person off the street. That's not a random person.
Yeah, he
he
can be.
He got viral. He got viral on Instagram, and he's lucky. Right place, right time.
Fuck the viral. I heard him say he was on a label with Trippy, and they decided to go with Trippy and not with him, and they dropped it. So he was obviously rapping to get on a label. You know what I mean?
fair.
I think
There's definitely someone I can think of, but I can't think of anybody right now. But there's got to be somebody.
The only person I've even heard of is Bobby.
but that's not a rapper. But yes,
but
I think
but it's
Bobby
like-
is
it's
a
like-
definition of that.
Of an industry plant?
Hell yeah, because
I don't think
what was her first episode? Who was her first
I was
episode?
seeing clips of her.
Who was
fucking
her
seeing
first
clips of her
episode?
before that Funny Marco shit. She was
She
already
was
going a
famous-
little bit viral for
She
it.
was famous on TikTok for like doing mommy shit.
Like, how is it an industry plant that one influencer met up with another one and did a fucking podcast together?
yeah.
Yeah, Funny Marco put her on for sure. That don't make her industry plant though. And if she is, what the fuck is a podcast industry plant? What is that?
A
What is that
podcast
doing for
industry
anybody?
plan is when you're episode 3, you got Drake,
That is
and
true.
you're not somebody like Lil Yachty, who's been famous since 2016.
Yachty had a podcast with Drake.
Like if we
Yachty's been
if
famous for 10 years,
Like
not
if-
10 months like Bobby.
like if episode
We
10
can say Yachty's a fucking industry plant.
if episode 10
Bro made one night and blew up overnight. In one night. That's a fucking industry plant.
Yeah. We good.
but Nick, you said I think it's just right place at the right time, and that was SoundCloud was the right place at the right time.
But I'm just saying, like with your guys' definition of industry plant,
You
blowing
just
up
said your
instantly, blah, blah,
definition of
blah.
an industry plan is someone just found on the street.
yeah, not literally, not entirely literally, but like for the most part, yeah.
And Yachty
And for the most part, what song did Yachty make before one night?
He has songs. I've heard other songs. He played a snippet from his very first song where he dissed
But
J.
you did,
Cole. So he has songs before One Night. We just don't know them, but they are out there.
listen.
One Night blew him up, but he was rapping before One Night. If he didn't make a fucking song before One Night and dropped One Night, and blew up. That's an industry.
That's
man.
my baby. Yeah,
That's
baby.
pretty much what happened.
No, he
Fuck
was.
that.
He had at
Fuck
least a
outta here.
couple
That's
songs
pretty
in his
much what happened,
entourage.
bro.
Hell no.
And listen, look, while we speaking on Lil Yachty, someone commented on on the post you guys made.
I saw that on
saying
TikTok.
Saying,
Yeah.
what did he say again? He said that
He said,
Yachty
when
never
did-
fell off.
Yeah, he said.
Yachty 100% fell off. 100%.
Thank you, Nick.
100% fell
I
off.
named the 2 albums.
He fell.
Fair five.
He just fucking I don't know how he found his way back. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
see the snippet I posted
Yes.
and tagged you?
Which one?
He
About
just
Yachty?
dropped the yeah, Yachty just dropped a snippet of a song today. That shit tough.
Nice. I can't wait to hear it.
That shit tough.
What's it called? No, it was on my Instagram.
I tagged you on my Instagram story. Yeah,
Bet.
he's dancing in the mirror with some Vision Pro.
After like
Vision Pros.
Then
on.
after
like,
after the
2018
SoundCloud era, he fucking fell off.
after like 2018, he was Ghost. Yes, he was always into fashion for sure and
He
everything.
dropped
That
that-
kept him on.
He dropped that Michigan Boy Boat album.
but that wasn't
in
as big
2020.
as he is
But
now.
that was a good ass album. Though.
no,
Strike-
I listened to it
Strike
definitely.
put him back on.
Mhm.
But this motherfucker, did you hear the documentary? He was like,
he also did that.
He said, "I love Michigan.
rock
I love Detroit. I love Michigan as a city."
They
Like
put
he
him
like,
back on.
did you hear how
low-key.
he said that?
They put him back on, low key.
But do you hear what I just said?
No,
I love Michigan as a city, and the city's
oh, it's a
great.
state.
Right. That's why I was
Yeah.
like, "What are you talking about? Flint, Detroit, like
But I be doing that shit too. I be getting Detroit and Michigan mixed up all the fucking time.
But he said state.
Detroit and Michigan.
Yeah, but
Michigan
I
is
always-
the state.
I know, but I always like I be fucking that.
You're
shit up.
from the Midwest, bro. We gotta know this shit.
Anyways,
He's from Atlanta. I
And
understand, but I'm
think-
just like,
I think he legit like the album name is Michigan Boy Boat.
but it's
I
not.
think he
the
fucks with
state.
the whole he fucks with people in Flint, Detroit. Baby
What?
Tron isn't even from either one.
No,
of those.
you're
She's
thinking
from-
about two cities. What about fucking Grand Rapids? Like you're not thinking about the whole state, Paul. You're not thinking about UP. You're not thinking about all the
Maybe Yachty is. He might be tapped in. We don't know.
at the fucking Upper Peninsula of fucking
yeah,
Michigan.
Yachty's tapped into Michigan. That's why that's all those D-Town beats. All those beats. A lot of that is Detroit.
But you're
Detroit
thinking
style
about
music.
just the city of Detroit
yeah,
and Flint.
he's saying Yachty
Yeah,
is
but
talking about just.
I'm saying
I
those
think he could be
that
talking
style
about
of
the whole
music
state.
isn't exclusive to Detroit. It's all of Michigan.
But it was grounded in Detroit and Flint. I mean, Flint. The beats he's rapping on is honestly Flint beats. It's not even Detroit shit.
But then you could just pick a bone with
That's
his
Detroit shit.
You could just pick a bone with his album
Flint.
and say
Those fast ass boom, boom, boom.
That's Detroit.
That's Flint, Michigan. Detroit. I know my beats. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit shit started with fucking. Detroit shit is like I would say V's. I would say Detroit's V's. Fucking Babyface Ray. Motherfucking Flint is like
shit talkers.
like Rio. Like
Yeah.
that's Flint. Rio's like bomb, but like fast shit. Baby smooth shit is like more Detroit shit. But you could tell the difference between a
So
Flint
what's-
beat.
what's-
No.
what's Tron.
No,
Baby Tron is
Tron
honestly
is Detroit.
Tron's from Detroit, but he raps on fast ass like Flint beats.
Yeah.
But that booming in the background, that's Detroit. That's Detroit.
Look up.
y'all niggas are
Bro,
crazy, bro.
Look up my boy. look up my motherfucking brother.
Jamal?
No.
All right, bro. Fuck him. He can't even remember his name.
No, I can't.
Y'all finna argue over
Anyways.
a Flint in Detroit.
Rio be saying, what's it called? What's the producer's name? God damn, bro.
Baby Smooth?
No. Energy beats. Fuck. God damn. Energy beats. If you look on all his beats, it says X Flint type beat. Those are Flint beats. Boom, boom, boom. 3. Boom,
This
boom,
shit,
boom.
Energy made this one.
Energy made this one. That's Energy Beats. Yeah.
Mhm.
And all his type beats on YouTube, what does it say? They don't say Detroit. There might be a couple that might say
who's
Detroit,
who's a
but it says
producer from-
Flint
Who's a
Yeah, but-
producer from Detroit? So we can distinct two.
from
see what you
Detroit.
Or none?
No, there's producers from Detroit. What's it called? I would say Keys. What's it called?
Got a tag that I can know?
No, because he did a lot of shit with Big Sean.
Right now. Like,
Also hell of
I
a
can tell the
hell of
difference-
a-
I can tell the difference between a Flint rapper and a Detroit rapper because a Flint rapper, Rio, is like they call it shit talking. Like he's
after the pod, I'll show you the difference between Detroit beats.
James Johnson the fourth.
Put his ass in the blue strip.
And Wayne 616.
Boom, boom, boom.
I've heard of Wayne. What's 616? Buckhead gonna be? Heartbroken. Oh no, you said that's Flint,
That's Grand Rapids,
which is
which is the West of Michigan. It's not even closer to any of them.
yeah.
But it's where fucking Floyd Mayweather's from. It's right by the. It's a,
Fuck is Blue Strip from, dog? Holy shit.
Fuck it, bro.
You don't know-
both
He
right.
produces Babyface, Bees, all them.
yeah. There's a lot of people. There's producers nowadays are just so fucking like.
Flint and Detroit work.
Well, Flint is north of Detroit, but there's totally two different beats. And I'll show you after the podcast.
I heard the first time.
I mean, I gotta prove my point. I'm a producer. I know the difference between Detroit and Flint beats, bro. You could tell. It's from the instruments, fucking presented.
All right, man. Let's get back to the pop.
I got
Aiden
some-
Ross said he fucked Sexy Red. How you feel about that, TK? That's your girl.
Huh?
Aiden Ross said on stream he fucked Sexy Red. How you feel about
You're
that?
fucking with this. Hopefully, you don't connect. Hello. Mic check.
Watching it?
I'm watching this. What do you?
If I stepped in it, oh, you said it. Oh,
Yeah, I'm making sure.
okay. So do your fucking job.
Aiden Ross said he fucked Sexy Red. Damn, that's tough. All right.
No,
Cool.
Sexy Red tweeted on Twitter and was like, didn't like drop names, but said, what did she say? Do you remember what she said, Paul?
I didn't see what she said. On
She
Twitter.
said-
I saw her.
That's
she
what
said in an
that's what
interview.
that's what started it all. She said you paid me to take your virginity, so why are you talking or something? Like that.
Oh,
And then Aiden Ross commented on an Instagram post saying, I'll admit you did take my black girl virginity, but why are you telling people I paid? Or why are you lying saying people I paid you? Or something like that.
black
I
girl
saw it.
virginity is crazy.
It's crazy to say, right?
Are you
Not-
kidding
not for
me,
Aiden. He didn't say some crazy shit.
bro? Fuck Aiden Ross.
You don't fuck with him?
He's lame as shit.
I think exactly. I'm being honest with you.
He's
I think
a lame
he's
who
lame
got a
as
bunch
hell.
of money.
And bro has got scammed by plenty of motherfucking rappers. Like, bro, I would not go. Bro, you gave $2 million to fucking Playboy Cardi, a normal human being. $2 million. I would not
Cardi
give
ain't-
$2
Cardi
million
ain't a normal
to
human
fucking Gandhi. I'm sorry. The fuck I look
Gandhi
like?
wouldn't want no money.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Gandhi would just come in and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'll do it for free.
I just
Yeah, right.
I just wanted to see what you said about that because you said we had a whole thing on the power. Where we were
yeah.
like,
If
you know,
Aiden's hidden,
hey, you got a chance.
Maybe.
We had a whole thing on the power. Where we were like, say what you got to say to Sexy Red because you say that's really your type or whatever. So we were trying to get y'all together. And nah,
Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm pretty
Aiden-
sure if I had the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like,
what is you saying?
Yeah. Go ahead, elaborate.
If you had the money,
if I had the money,
you'd
who?
pay just like Aiden did.
No, not pay. I'm just saying if I had the money, fucking
Who wouldn't fuck with you?
yeah, right. If it want, I'm not
This
being
fucking guy.
not in
Yeah,
a
he's the
not
guy.
not in
Who
a
wouldn't?
not in a cocky way, but money.
Yeah, but I already got the looks. If
mon-
I had the money,
No,
I mean,
no,
who
no.
wouldn't fuck
That's
with
all I'm
me?
really fucking missing. Is some
No,
money.
no. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that money can make motherfuckers fuck with anybody, bro. That little skinny Indian guy with the glasses. Neon, yeah. Pulling bad bitches. I know for a fact that this motherfucker was broke. This motherfucker would still be a virgin.
You know he used to be a 2K streamer
Yeah, I know he started
back
off.
in like 16, 17. Crazy times, man.
Mm-mm.
They used to call him Ronnie 2K's son.
When did he blow up? Like 20,
I mean, he
20?
was always known in the 2K NBA 2K community, but he blew up on streaming like I think like a couple years ago or something like that.
I just hate.
And he's young as fuck. If
He was a little-
famous
he
in
was a
2016,
He was a
had to be
child, like he was a
kid.
kid, like 13, probably 12.
I just hate people once they like get the money that like are just not genuine. I don't know, genuine people. Like there was this guy that was famous as hell that walked into like this shower room or like this like changing room that they were in, and he didn't pay him no mind. He was just like he wasn't talking to him, and the guy said, "Hey, what's going on?" He didn't say, "Hey, nothing." And then later, the guy and one of his friends were like, "Oh, he's really famous, bada bing, bada boom." And then he wasn't really saying anything. He looked him up on Instagram. He said, oh shit, he is famous, and then wanted to talk to him. Then like that's what made him talk to him,
Yeah.
not because just to say hey to him, but just, like I just hate when once motherfuckers get the money, they're not genuine anymore, and that's why I don't like Neon. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Neon or like any motherfuckers who like be on like, you know, money time and don't
I mean,
act
he's
genuine.
like, he's the epitome of like a cringe internet kid.
I
that just
fucking hate
got-
him.
That just got.
I think Kai
You know?
is the definition of a guy that I really would fuck with on a high level because I think he seems
Oh yeah,
pretty
speaking
genuine.
of Kai, let's talk about Kai and Kanye.
Oh yes,
I got the screenshots
Tell me.
too.
I don't know what happened, but tell me.
So Kanye
Yeah, I got you.
DM'd Kai Cenat on Instagram
Waterfall.
and said, "Don't make no jokes about my clothes when you ain't saying nothing about what Adidas is doing. When Vulture's song came out, you ain't play my verse. You controlled. Don't play with me." And then Kai said, "I hear you, bro, but ain't no jokes being said. When I first opened up that package, I showed love instantly. All I did was try on the sweats and it didn't fit. No jokes made. I immediately asked for a new pair." And Kanye said, "So you ain't do nothing wrong? So I felt this way for no reason?" Kai said, "Yes." And Kanye said this. You can read it, Paul.
So I ain't do nothing wrong. So I felt this way for no reason. Kai said in all caps, yes. He said, "Fuck you, nigga. You was told to diss my shit, and you a pawn."
Let me see this.
He posted this screenshot on his story. And I seen the clip. Like, they gave Kai triple XL sweatpants. Did you see that shit?
I didn't even see the clip. Is that all he said for real? Was that it just
He
didn't
put-
fit?
Nah, he was definitely making jokes.
So
You know Kai, he's on stream, and
Yeah,
they
he
gave
be
him some
trolling,
big
bro.
ass pants.
He
He
be
was
fucking
walking
trolling.
around with them, like with them off and shit. And, like, he was fucking around, but he didn't say like nothing. But he was making jokes. He was like, when he first put him on, he said, "What the fuck?" And they was like this far out, and then he let go, and they just dropped. And he was like, "Bro," "I'm a small. Y'all sent me these." He's like, "These look like these for Phantom." It was crazy. I already thought he was on some controversy shit because in the clip I seen, he was like, "I got a package from Ye and I got a package from Drake. We gonna open them both." And I'm like, well, they don't fuck with each other, and if you fuck with one of them more than the other, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? If you was on there like Ye shit,
Damn, Taylor, you looking through my photos, bro?
This porn crazy, man. No, it's like, no, I'm joking. I wasn't like I wanted a reaction. Honestly, that's the
I was
only reason
like,
I
yo,
did that.
fuck.
No, I was honestly going back and forth through the two photos, but honestly, no, that is fucking hilarious. He said, "Fuck you, you're a pop."
yeah, that's equivalent to Find God. You ever seen that one? Somebody DM'd him some shit and he just responded, "Find God."
Bro, Kanye don't. I know Kanye really is like, all right, we ball.
We ball. What?
I just wanted to bring this up. I saw Vanessa Hudgens got pregnant, man.
I didn't see that. Who by who? Her husband?
That one hurt. That one hurt me a little bit.
Zac Efron.
No.
I was like-
Troy.
They finally made it.
My God. 3, 1.
Yeah, she
That's a
got pregnant.
good
Apparently,
movie.
she was with the last guy she was with for like 10 years. Never gave her a baby, and she has like a new man, like a couple years, and now she's pregnant. So like everyone's like so happy for her. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Growing up and seeing High School
Is
Musical,
Selena gonna get pregnant?
Huh?
Selena
what?
Gomez?
Gomez.
Probably someday, shit.
You think-
But growing up, and watching High School Musical, bro, I swear to God, she was so bad to me on that screen, bro.
Mhm.
I swear to everything I love, bro. Top 3 childhood crush. Top 2,
For you?
maybe, might
Mhm.
be. She's so bad, and she's still bad. You know that shit hit different when you get older and they get older. You like, damn, you still bad?
I
You
haven't
still
I
bad?
haven't seen her since probably High School Musical. I don't. You follow her on Instagram or something?
Mm-mm.
She don't pop up on my algorithm.
No, I don't follow her or anything. I just
How did you even know she was
follow her in
pregnant?
my mind because it was just like a new. It was just like a new
Follow her in my mind. You're funny, bro.
And looking back on that shit, bro, Troy couldn't even hoop.
Hell
He couldn't
nah.
even fucking hoop.
He said I should have been Troy. Motherfucker. I would have been out there balling for this bitch.
Troy inspired me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got a ball for these
Inspired white man
Latinas.
across the
You know what I'm saying?
world.
Yeah. No, but
Nah,
no
Troy
cap.
was legit. That
Oh yeah, he was snapping with that.
what song is that?
Only song I remember.
don't
gotta
remember.
get your head in the
That's
game.
the one I'm
Is that the
talking
one?
about. Yeah, when they started off
dri-
dribbling
Yeah,
with
get the fuck out of here.
I remember. You don't remember the one I just sang?
What?
Is that not from High School Musical?
Yeah, that is the one.
We
Yeah,
all in this
That's a different one.
together.
That's a different one.
Every
Yeah.
night.
Do you remember? Do you remember when they was first? Oh man, I go lie.
What's
I go
the
lie.
ending song?
High
that
School
they sang
Musical is a
together?
banger movie, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
You gotta know that one, Taylor. When they sang the last song together, he left the basketball game to go sing with her.
You acting like I was like a High School Musical
Damn,
fanatic.
man, you gotta know that one. You don't know?
I can't remember it. You remember the song that they first sung when they first met each other?
Look it up real quick.
Hold on, we
This
about
is gonna-
to take a trip down memory lane. man.
Yeah. Just do the.
Was that in the first one?
Yeah, it was in the first one. It's the last song they sing.
Yeah, honestly,
Talent show. Talent show.
I
last
honestly,
song,
if you want
whatever.
to be honest with you, I wasn't like the biggest. I know what you're talking about. I just wasn't the
He was a
biggest.
sky high type of motherfucker, huh? Weirdo.
Talking about the superheroes that went in the. I fuck with them. I don't remember their
Man,
names
they
though.
had 3 of them.
Yeah, they
I don't
did.
remember the third one. I just remember the first 2.
Honestly,
I think the third one they were in college.
bro,
We're
bro,
all in this
Paul,
together.
my childhood shit was fucking Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, you're a Cartoon Network.
Yeah, Ed,
What
Ed
is
and Eddie.
what is High School Musical? Disney.
Yeah.
It's Disney. Yeah.
Damn, I can't find that song you're talking about.
I'll
But look
it
though,
up.
this one,
I'll look it up later.
hold on, because I just want to hear this song again.
I mean, Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. You already know that.
What's her name?
Late nights.
Adult Swim, scrap.
Late night
You
scrap.
ever seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
On my life, yes, bro,
That
yes.
was my favorite.
See, that's what I'm saying.
show.
I would say a late night. I really didn't watch Disney that much, but I loved Adult Swim.
You ever watch Squidbillies?
Fuck yeah,
Dude,
bro.
my dad used
Like
to
this
fucking
is all
watch
my
that.
that's all my
I used
shit,
to
bro.
watch Squidbilly every morning.
Squid
bro.
fucking Billy,
Early
bro.
Morning,
Yes.
bro.
And then they would
Robot
also have Family
Chicken.
Guy reruns a little bit, a couple times,
You
but
ever watch the Sunday Domination?
yes,
Where
and
they
also
played all
Super Jail. I don't know if you ever knew that one, but
Oh, yeah, that one.
that was very graphic. Like
I always thought Robot Chicken was like too vulgar.
oh, Rap Robot Chicken. Robot Chicken was my fucking favorite, bro.
Do you remember this? Y'all remember this? When they were singing in the beginning?
Oh no,
This-
that's the first song they sang together.
It was something new.
That's what I'm talking
and it
about.
feels
Breaking
so
Free.
right.
Oh, Breaking Free.
Play it.
You wanna play it?
I'll play it. Standing close to you. Hey, they had some Disney was making some hits, bro. I swear to God.
And you need
It's
that
gonna be a
YouTube
2-hour pod.
YouTube premium gang.
You gonna pay for it?
I pay for mine.
YouTube.
Start of something new. See, he just left the basketball game for this.
Oh, I already remember that shit.
How many views does it
Look,
have?
bro, she's bad as hell.
It's got 47 minutes.
I know this song, yeah.
Flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey.
He really looking at Shorty.
Bro, it's like nostalgia. Like,
See us. We're not finna listen to this whole shit, but I
who
want to turn
we
it
are.
up.
How many views does it have?
47 million.
Disney Music Vivo.
How much? I wonder how much money they're making.
Me straight. To
Yeah, she was
believe-
bad,
Hey,
bro.
folks, we're breaking free.
Soaring, flying. Heaven that we can't reach. That's that shit though.
My
I'm about to be singing that for like a few weeks now, bro.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, they snap.
They definitely did.
Disney had a time, man. That's like prime Wayne right there.
Type
Like
shit.
03, Carter 2, Carter 3, Carter 4 Wayne.
That,
Right
that Lil Wayne.
the shit they doing now is
The only Disney show I really watched was when Halloween would come around, Halloween Town or something like
Yeah,
something
they
like
got
that.
3 of those.
Yeah.
Halloween Town was a good one.
Yeah,
too,
Halloween
bro.
Town
God
and,
damn.
Of course, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Yeah.
You didn't watch.
I-
There's so much good shit on Disney, bro. Like for real, you didn't watch Wizards of Waverly Place?
Yeah, I know that show. I know that show, but
Did you
I
watch it,
just
though?
I didn't watch
Yeah, I know that show.
I didn't watch it consistent.
I remember watching Hannah Montana when it like the first
Yeah,
episode.
My
was
sister
Hannah
watched that, so
That's
I
so
would.
Raven.
That's so Raven. Yeah, I know about that
You know
show.
what? Now that I think about it, Hannah Montana, I used to think she was kind of bad when I was a kid.
Grab.
So, and she's white, right? She's
Yeah.
white.
I used to like her friend.
Facts.
Okay. Her friend was a little tomboy.
Who?
Hannah Montana. Here's another white girl.
Scrap.
trying to think. Was she blonde?
Yeah.
I feel like I know who you're talking.
What the fuck? All of Disney Channel was white except for that So Raven. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Alright,
also that. Also, no,
yeah,
I want no
Corey.
one more.
Corey.
Go
Corey
ahead.
in the motherfucking house. Corey in the house.
Corey is spitting from That's a
Yeah,
Raven.
Corey
now.
was a spinoff, but yeah.
That's
What?
That's her little brother.
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I just knew that I turned on Disney Channel one day
Corey in the
randomly,
house.
and I seen a black man in the White House, and I thought the fucking world was going to an end. I'm like, we got a fucking president. That's no. It's fine.
That was your dad's reaction. and
Yeah,
shit?
right. And then Obama came in, and it was like, all right, we're this is normal.
What was the show with the two kings? It was on Disney XD though.
Two Kings.
Yeah.
Disney XD is when we started to get a little bit older, so I feel like I can't remember that shit.
Two
Yeah,
kings in the I don't know. Two kings in the forest.
They were in a jungle of some sort. It's a black dude and a white dude, but
Yeah, I don't know
that's
what
not
the hell
neither
y'all
here
talking
nor
about.
there.
Someone's gonna be like, "It's so and so.
I
It's
know.
so and so."
Screaming at the TV right
Two
now.
kings in the fucking. All right.
Yeah, Disney has some shit. You missed out. You missed out on Prime TV, man.
I was Cartoon Network man.
Man, you were supposed to be both. You wasn't real if you.
I didn't really
both.
watch Cartoon Network. I fucked with that cartoon that was like a reality TV.
Teen
Teenage Mutant.
Island drama. or
Teen
something
Island
like
drama,
that.
yeah.
Some shit like
that shit
I
was
said, I almost said Teenage Mutant Ninja Drama.
that.
So I almost just said.
Combined form.
Teenage Mutant
I literally almost said those. I almost said
Bro,
that.
combined like 5
Teenage Mutant Ninja Drama.
Sweet Life on Deck, Teenage Mutant Drama.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Drama. Well, my life, no. Yeah, teenage drama or something like that.
Hey, off topic, but you know what I was thinking the other day
Mm.
that I had to get off my chest. You know, some of the worst people to me is okay, not some of the worst people. But
This can go.
the most annoying.
Yeah,
Some
some
of
of the
the
worst
most
people to
annoying-
me.
Some people that can be the most
You were just
annoying.
black skins.
You got us fucked up as a race, Paul.
See what this guy's trying to do, bro? Nah,
He's
I'm
trying
just
his
saying, when
best to make
when
sure we
you
don't get
start off-
jobs in the future.
When you start off with a sentence to say,
why when I started a sentence off with, you know who are the worst kind of people, and you're the one who thinks
He
black
immediately
people.
went like this,
like, bro,
like side eye.
he was like,
Yeah, right. Literally,
all
bro.
right, continue.
No,
The worst
uh,
kind of people.
nah, online, like gym bros, like gym heads online. You ever see like you could be going through the crazy shit in your life. Like someone could be post online and be like, I just got a divorce. My wife is gone. I lost my job.
Push-ups.
I lost my job. I'm depressed, man. And the first comment be, "See you in the gym, bro." It's like, nah, you ain't finna see me in no gym. I'm finna see you in hell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you fucking in chocolate with me, just crying. I'm a sad little bitch. No, I'm just playing. No, but in the gym, definitely, fucking. I guess if you want to go and work out, but honestly, that honestly is the best medicine.
You think so?
Hell yeah, that's what's been helping me.
Yeah, going to the gym is good.
What's not good is Juice WRLD girlfriend. How y'all feel about it?
Getting cramp.
Bro, she's weird, bro. She's demon spawn.
Yeah.
She might be like Lucifer reincarnated.
20% on my phone.
Why did it make that noise
I
though?
don't know,
That
shit
creepy
scared
ass
the fuck
fucking
out of me.
noise.
I'm like, all right, Alien versus Predator. Like, you know how Predator be like doing weird
Dude,
noises.
If I heard
Yeah.
that noise right now, I'd fucking kill myself.
Like, whoa, what the fuck?
But she's selling his shit.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
selling all his shit. They got screenshots of her selling. She's selling his dreads that were cut off. some of his hair that was cut off.
Are you serious?
Deadass. She
Give
was
that to
selling,
his fucking family, you
people-
dumb fucking.
People got screenshots of her. She's selling his clothes on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
That's what I seen.
She's selling they had little screenshots of like her and the messages on her OnlyFans saying like, oh, she's selling her sex tapes of her and Juice WRLD to people. She'll sell pictures of herself and be like, I took these for him, but I'll show them to you too, blah 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 blah. And these are real screenshots. These are dead ass. Yeah, so
Man,
she's the new King Crash Out. Crash Out of the month, man. What's her name? Allie, something like that.
some shit like
Crash Out of the month goes to. That's what we got. So no, Crash Out of the week. Allie, Juice WRLD's girlfriend.
Mm.
New segment, Crash Out of the week.
We gotta find out Crash Out.
Yeah.
Every week. This week's Crash Out, Juice WRLD's girlfriend, man. You're
I'm
fucking,
on live.
You're fucking insane.
I ain't gonna lie. I was scrolling down Twitter. I'm like, oh shit, who's it? Fine. Damn, thick as hell.
It was
Like,
her.
Yeah. Clicked on the phone. I'm like, oh, this is Juice WRLD's girlfriend, and like, I fuck with Juice. Like, but it's just funny how like I'm acting like that's my homie's girl.
He just said, it's funny how we talk about Juice WRLD's girlfriend like he's our homie or something.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's funny how I felt bad for
That's
looking
only
at
because
her.
he's passed though. If he was alive, you wouldn't have cared.
I would have cared.
You're honestly right. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have
Yeah.
cared, but I would have been like, damn, that's fucked up.
But
No,
honestly,
I'm saying if he was alive and you seen her like naked picture on Twitter or something, you would.
Oh, I wouldn't care. no.
Yeah.
But if she was like selling all that weird shit.
Yeah.
I'm on live. I swear to God.
Definitely. R.I.P. to Juice, man. It's gone too soon, brother.
Listen.
You say you miss him? In the phone right now.
Bro.
Fuck out of here, bro. We down to Drea and Jalen Green having a baby together, man. We just talked about. I don't think we talked about when the video went around with C.J. Stroud and Amber Rose. They were talking about that. I don't think we talked about that, but there's a thing going on right now with 40-year-old women that's wanting these 21-year-old,
No.
22s.
I was listening to It Is What It Is, and they were saying,
I'm talking about me free promos.
yeah, well, you've given how many people promo? And they were saying, you really got to shout out Drea because she's 39, putting up Braun numbers still. so like, it's like, damn, she really still out here trapping motherfuckers. But
Damn.
they was like, but no, did y'all watch the video I sent of Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young?
Mm-mm.
Bro, y'all don't be watching nothing I be sending, bro.
I might have just seen it though. Say it.
On his podcast?
Yeah, where they were discussing, they were like reminiscing on old stories of her and shit.
With her?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yes, they was like, he was like, Nick Young, Gilbert Arenas. They were on the podcast and they were like,
You know what
They were
clip I
like-
seen of them?
they were
two?
like, she's pregnant, and he was like, Gilbert was like, yep, the young boy. And, he was like, and Nick Young was like, if only they knew. If only they knew.
Oh my God.
Gilbert was like, Nick Young was like, should I tell the story? And he's like, no, she's a mother now. And then he was like, bro, I'm just gonna show you that shit.
Bro, I seen a clip where Swaggy P was like, I was hanging out with my boy, man. And then Gilbert was like, who? He was like, his name's Saucy.
I saw that too. He said, look him up.
He said, look him up.
No,
And then
he said, don't look him up. You're gonna
Yeah.
say something funny. He started laughing.
the funniest part is what he said. He said, don't look him up. And then he said, his name's Saucy Santan.
He said,
He's
this your
like-
friend? Yo, Gilbert, bro. But no, Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young basically literally said that when they were in the NBA at the time, and Nick Young was like still almost a rookie, that they were in Vegas or something in a car, and Nick Young was in the front, and Gilbert Arenas was in the back, and Drea was topping him off.
Mm,
And so they basically said that shit in front of everybody in America.
no way.
So I mean, how do you think? And then I saw Devin Booker was
he
on.
said, she's a mother now.
He talked about the young boy.
She been a mother, though. She has a kid that's 18. 18 or 19 or some shit.
Yeah, no, her
Jalen
son
Green's
is the
22.
same age as Jalen Green.
Oh, yes.
That's fucked up.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that tweet. Fucking
That's fucked
crazy.
up. But
Folks gonna be like, Pop, what up, Pop? What up, Step Pop?
bro,
Same age.
what was I about to fucking say? Oh yeah, Devin Booker was on Twitter and he was upset. He was like, these are supposed to be ROGs, and then Kyle Kuzma commented and was like, yeah, they don't be acting like it, blah blah blah, or something like that.
I mean, they just
How you-
joking around, bro.
Yeah, they just joking, but I mean that's the craziest thing to joke about. I ain't gonna lie, you gonna have to see me.
Gilbert ain't never like shied away from saying some crazy shit. It's nothing new with him.
Now Jalen Green is fucked up for doing that.
He been going crazy.
Yeah, no, he's been. I meant to say that he's been going stupid.
Stupid.
That's
bro.
the power of some
You know.
some fire.
So 5 puss.
That's what it'll do to you.
Shout out to him, man.
Make you fucking ball hard and die for that pussy.
I think he going crazy for his kid. I don't know about the,
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is, man. He got to get that contract now.
Motivation's different, Paul.
He ain't got no
Shit, that.
he ain't got his extension.
But look though, what made him motivated for that kid?
Yeah. Speaking of the NBA and they women though, LeBron and Jeannie.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
That was
Thought
actually
that was
comedy.
funny as hell too.
Cause LeBron deadass said, first of all, Happy International Women's Day.
Mm-hmm.
He is hilarious for that.
He
Oh,
was
he
like,
said it? Oh.
Oh, what LeBron?
you see the clip?
I thought you meant it like sarcastically.
No, he said it for real. But he was sitting down next to the owner of the Lakers, who's a woman, and her friend, and they was like touchy, like laughing and shit. So there's LeBron got a wife and 2 snow bunnies, and people.
It literally looks so bad though.
Yeah,
it looks
pretty bad.
terrible.
It's a girl. The girl touching on LeBron's shoulder.
Is he in a
another one
booth?
laying on her. Huh?
You see in a booth or like
Nah,
that?
he's sitting like courtside.
And LeBron's eating it up though. He's like this.
I'm just saying that. Come on, bro. Relax. I mean, like,
say that to Savannah. You talking to us like we turned up. We not his wife, boy. He talking like, come on, bro. Relax.
But did you see the clip of them walking into the arena?
I mean, I don't think he's gonna fucking fuck anybody who's over here. Just
Yeah, it wouldn't be that obvious, huh?
literally, he's in the fucking middle of the stadium. You don't think he knows cameras are on him, bro? He's been through this since he was fucking 17 years old.
Well, it wasn't really him. It was mostly them.
Yeah, well, fuck them. Them is not him.
Yeah.
He didn't do shit. He's just like, oh, thank you. Hey.
Yeah. I feel like in the clip, I could tell he was trying to be respectful, but
I don't know about that.
I feel like he was.
Maybe.
They was
I don't
touching
know.
him. He
'Cause-
wasn't touching
Okay,
them.
but when he hit him with the first of all, Happy International Women's Day.
Yeah.
Come on, he's trying to
It's
come on now.
I think I'm pretty sure he went and sat by them, and then they got off. Like, why did you even go over there? But that's technically his boss. So it's the International Women's Day. It's his boss. He just went to go stay with up. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I did think it was funny as fuck though. Cause then did you see the picture that a couple days later at the Bronny game, and it was like Savannah looked mad as fuck,
And LeBron was in the back like, because that's how it be.
That's that bro in the dog
LeBron
house.
was-
They down there closing out. TK falling asleep.
Yeah, he is.
I've been working fucking 4 days straight, no sleep.
All right, man. Let me scroll up. Oh, we got sports. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck. How much are we in?
We are pretty deep. Hour and 53 minutes.
Yeah, we can cut it.
We ain't got no sports, but who is your March Madness winner?
My
Selection?
March Madness winner is motherfucking Purdue. It's playing Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, I was going to say, didn't they just lose?
No, Purdue lost to us, Wisconsin.
But they're still.
Illinois,
Is that a tournament?
Illinois this is a Big Ten tournament. Illinois just beat us today.
Illinois beat us?
Yeah, Illinois beat us today. Yep, for the
Damn.
Big Ten tournament championship. I like Illinois. They're good, but I don't think they're better than Wisconsin because we got bro from Rockford. But Purdue's number 1 in the Big Ten, so they might have a good run. You know.
Okay. Who you got? March Madness championship.
I don't fucking know.
No.
I've been watching the women's though.
Who you got in the women? Caitlin.
Iowa. Scrap.
Scrap grave.
No, I was thinking Purdue, but it's like that's not happening. So.
I'm going with UConn both ways. That's why I always rock with the Wolves, man.
Rob Dillingham's Rob Dillingham's a demon, so
Yeah,
Deansky.
boys legit. All right, man. Thank y'all for listening to this pod. It's pretty long. We had an hour 55. Hopefully you made it all the way through. If you didn't, what you gotta say to him?
This man Taylor is falling asleep, bro. Oh,
Bro, like you don't understand how hard, you don't understand how hard I've been working, bro. For the past, I
bro, you
haven't,
been bartending and
May your
drinking,
neighbors
drinking,
respect
bro.
you.
bro.
Making
Bartend,
Trouble
fans.
neglect you. Angels protect you. And heaven accepts you. Take a shot.
for me. Wow.